TTT, or TT. Just two T's. Two T's. This is all up to myself. Tempo this shit. Also, we should call it TTT. Tempo time trial. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, frack. Like an hour and a half of out after that. I mean, I'm not in it for GC, that's for sure. So I'm just here to wreck myself and for the green jersey. Here for the green jersey. Oh, and he's usually Central Time. Okay. So 5 a.m. for me. 7 for him then, right? Leaf peeping. So anyone who's here to expecting me to actually TT this like a real TT, you can exit the building now. This is me being a tourist Randy in France. Just gonna check out the scenes and ride this in the blue and the green zone. Do you not like leaves or do you not like tourists? See, I live in a desert, so there are no leaves here. I do love me some hot weather when my air conditioning is fixed. Today, they're coming today between 8 and 9 a.m. and they'll be here for like 6 hours. Oh boy. I really don't like TTs. A friend told me I should write it at 90% and then do like every couple minutes, do some punches over threshold to make it more fun. And if I weren't wrecked from the last 5 days, that would probably be ideal for me. Less boring, a little more spicy. And I tend to do better power when I'm punching than I am steady state. So maybe I'll try that on Lorraine on Saturday. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to change my little thing on the top of my screen, the HUD. Bottom right, let's show Block Fiji. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. What's up, Eloy? Our team got second yesterday, by the way. Two of the women on our team, they took third and fourth on that awful race yesterday. What's up, Nox? Oh yeah. Yeah, we are high zone 2 to tempo for this TT today. I'll save it for the sprint stages coming up. Friday is a very sprinty stage. So I'd like to make sure I let everybody remind everyone that I am the queen of the green jersey and take all the sprint points first place. Yeah, Eloy. If I go too slow, I won't finish this in time to get off and help manfully get the kids ready for school. And he woke up sick again today. Like, this is like, I don't know, we're going on two to 3 weeks of him getting sick, getting better, getting sick, getting better. Hoping this one's just for him and just a little baby cold. Little baby cold. Oh, there's Veronica. She got in for this stage. She's been having trouble with the pens. I think she said on Monday she tried twice to race this, but it wouldn't let her into the pen. So she would warm up, try to get into the pen, and Zwift wouldn't let her for some reason. I know, I think one day she had to do it 3 times. Better shop. Got it. Yeah, he's been a little annoyed by it all because he hasn't been able to get back into the gym, really. He's in for a day or two and then gets sick. But the whole family did have 2 back-to-back illnesses there. I was just the idiot who rode through it all. So really hoping to not get this one. Look at this 9-year-old just killing it here. Way to go, kid. SG? Ugh. I can't even do that. Yeah, it's like impossible for them to figure that out. Oh, let's see if I can keep my eyes on Jen ahead of me. She's a good TTer. She'll be good goals. Speaking of the devil, hello. It's talking about you being sick again. But it being just a little baby cold. No way. You know, a year ago, if I would have done a couple days of racing back to back, I wouldn't have been able to do this whatsoever. So this is pretty cool to be able to even get back on 12 hours later, less than 12 hours later, after wrecking myself, and kind of hold some sort of tempo. So even if my FTP hasn't really improved over the last year, my foundation, my resilience, and definitely my repeatability have. All that zone 2, Aggie. All that zone 2. You have a few more weeks of enjoyment, right? I'm glad Aggie said that and not me. I had a few good one-liners yesterday. Well, Aggie, you can do whatever you want. But you're bound by the laws of your friend riding with you. Oh boy. I can't remember now. You like something about going deep. Rick set me up for it. He had said something about going deep on the grade or something, and then I walked right into it. And then I tried to like make a correction to my deep one-liner and made it even better. Oh man, I'm sorry, Aggie. Yeah, you look. Yeah, it was during those climbs yesterday. My sprint nemesis, her name is Jessie Whitaker. She and I went toe to toe on like every sprint in what was it? Stage 2 of ZRL? Sugar cookie. And then she and I fought for the finish of Country to Coastal together. She, not only is she a sprinter, she's also a climber, because she won yesterday. So Like, incredible. I want to be like her when I grow up. Oh, nice, Aggie. Fast group workout. All right, Jen, it's going to be my goal for this race. No, Narax, today though, well, he did come over and give us a temporary fix last night and filled it with whatever cools it. Replacement is coming today. It's like a 6-hour job. They're coming this morning in a few hours. Ah, boo, Aggie. It's cool here too. It's in the low 60s. It's always in the low 60s in the early morning though. It's nice. We open the garage side door and door, put a fan, cool it down in here. It's pleasant. Unlike yesterday, when it's nearly 100 out in the garage. The garage was probably 80 when I did the race yesterday. So it just got hotter and hotter as I was in here. And no ventilation because it's so hot outside. Need to buy a bigger house so I can put my trainer room back in an air-conditioned room. Yeah, we need to like cut a hole in the wall, Carlo, for the exhaust, but I'd considered it. You're like, I'm ready. I'm ready to cut some shit open. I am so sick of France. Yeah, Aggie, we have one of those. Our house is pretty big, so definitely need our whole AC unit replaced today. And then I definitely need to get another portable AC unit for the garage one day. I had to text Jen after, tell her thank you for being my carrot to pace me for this shit. So freaking tired. Just this week, Maggie, it's Tour France in November. The next one starts in like the beginning of November is Tour Britannia. So London and Scotland, I guess, or just London, I don't know. We could have had a day like on Champs-Elysees or Lutèce Express for this tour. Um, when do you get it back, Maggie? Oh, gotcha. Okay. So you haven't been able to Zwift the last few weeks, huh? Oh yeah. Well, good timing, I hope. Are you getting any remnants of the hurricane coming through? My my aunt and uncle live like 45 minutes from where it touches down on the beach. And then my parents live about an hour and a half east of where it's going to touch down. So, a little worried for them. You know, I've had that too, Andy. I get it more on live races on YouTube than I do on Twitch. But I've had that too where I'm thinking, why is no one chatting? Titusville. Never even heard of it. Is that near Tampa? The wind is going to cause a lot of damage. Like, my aunt's horse, won't he get like blown away or something? Poor Jack, he's just gonna be taken far away. Space Coast, okay. So he's safe from like serious damage, I'm assuming, right? Because when you say Space Coast, you mean like east side next to Kennedy? It's the only thing I can think of. Did your phone autocorrect Maine for you? Like mudslides, Norax? I feel like the main issue are the leaves. Flooding in the mountains? Doesn't the water just run off? Pensacola, okay. They're probably, looking at where it's hitting, they're probably just gonna get like all that extra wind. The main issue is winter. I can imagine out there. Andy's got the leaves, we're good. All right, Rick, you take care of the winter, and then we're okay. I think my legs are finally a little more warmed up. Only took half an hour. Did you bring your bike, Andy? And does your wife ride bikes? I guess that should be the question first. Does your wife ride bikes? Because then that kind of determines if you did bring your bike or not, huh? So we have the main issue is winter, but the main attraction, that's Andy's leaves. Are there any fun animals to look at in Maine that won't kill you or smell bad? It's okay, Andy. Mr. Randy is no longer a cyclist either. He's a gym rat. He's the one who got me into this years ago. 2016, bought a hybrid for me. He had a road bike. And I was pissed because I couldn't stay on his wheel. Did that for like 6 months. And then finally got my first road bike in 2017. Any bears or anything? No bears? Seagulls. These things fuck you up. Hate seagulls. Rick, the plural is meese. I don't know if you're aware. Yes, Eric. No, actually, I don't know why. When I think it was a year later, 2018, I had gotten disc brake. I was one of the first, like out in my area, my riding group, my racing team. Mainly. Yeah, that was rim brake. I had that for like a year, right? Yeah. And then disc brake. I was racing on disc. So we got the disc brake in like 2017, right? Then? Because I raced in 2018? Yeah. Okay, so I must have gotten my road bike in 2016. Because I had it for longer than a year on rim. In 2017, I got a disc. It was a Scott. I don't remember the name of it at all, other than that. Was it an Addict? Was it an Addict? Scott Addict? Doesn't sound familiar, Aggie. Give me some more Scott names from 2018, 2017. I asked him. He kind of mumbled no. Either I don't know or no. It's not foil. Foil's a TT bike, right? It's definitely not that. We know I don't. This doesn't TT Narax. As demonstrated in this TT right now. Oh, okay. Huh. Maybe it was. We gotta get all the play on words for Rick lined up for his mainliness. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'll Google it. 2018 Scott. Let's look it up. Maybe it was a foil. Wasn't a Scott? Maybe it wasn't a Scott. It was a Scott. Confirmed. Pool Boy says it was a Scott, Aggie. Right? Images. Jed's dropping me. Nope. Doesn't look like that though. Maybe it was a foil. Foil. It does look like that colorway. Okay. It could have been a Scott foil. Manfully says no. We're just gonna go with Scott. It was a Scott. Jennifer, where are you going? Young lady, you come back here. I have words. It was an Addict. Okay, 2017 Scott Addict. Manfully has used the Google and found it. I really did love that bike. What? Okay. It wasn't a Scott Addict. I'm getting information as we speak. Updated news. Scott Contessa. He thinks. Confirmed. Could never be a news reporter. Got somebody singing in my ear. Wait, that's wrong. The fuck? Got new news. New news. Let's blow the nose. Huh. Aggie says that's a trail bike. Solus. That's it. That sounds really familiar. Scott Solus 10 disc. What year? 2016. Oh my god. That took too long. That sounds really familiar. Yeah, we called it the Solace. He did it, guys. Manfully did it. We weren't gonna live without knowing what it was. Aggie says he approves. I'll give him one after I'm done with the TT. Nice sweaty one. So I'm getting really frustrated with the V6 and the terrain change. It's not actually registering the terrain change when it's supposed to. And then sometimes I'll go to this negative stuff and then it hits up hard. This started yesterday, I think. I probably need to do another factory spin down or something. Yeah, I don't know, Aggie. Haven't had time to really deal with it. See, now it's registering it. It just takes a few seconds. And now I'm losing it. Okay, so probably not that. I did the firmware update right when I bought it. Yes, NRX. Long TT. Hi, Mookie. I have it on instant reading versus 3-second average. So that might be why it looks different. But no, I don't feel that. I don't feel that that quickly. I did it because I was getting spooked out by my V6. I would, like here, let's just say, I would coast for a second. It wouldn't go to 0. It would take a really long time. And that's, if it hangs out at 20 for too long, it's a clear indicator that you done fucked up the virtual shifting with the V6 and it's miscalibrated. So turned it to the, let me catch these boys. Turned it to the instant wattage for that. In RX, I hate TTs, especially on Zwift, but that would probably be the one thing I would do outside nowadays. I have decent raw watts, and I can probably scrunch myself up into a small position with decent CDA because I'm pretty short. So I wonder if I could do pretty well on TTs outside. Catch these kids. There's no draft, but something about sticking with them mentally. I think if I ever got into it in RX, my goal would be to do masters Masters Nationals. Short and arrow, Aggie, but not light. Medium, we'll go with medium weight. I'm like a welterweight for women's. That could be a goal in RX. Train for Masters Nationals, however old you are. Watch, he's like 23. Train for the next 12 years for Masters Nationals. Oh, nice, Mookie. I'm happy to provide some sort of enjoyment, even though I'm totally just chilling on this TT. 42, perfect, Narax. 40 to 45 range. Come on now. Okay, Rick, I have been working on my nutrition to become a climber. So we're working on it. True, Aggie. But yeah, Rick, I am determined to get my longer power up a bit more. My summer was hard. The kids were just draining. Then Manfly and I went to Japan, and then came back, and I just never got my mojo back. I don't ride outside too much because it's time consuming. So it's just Swift, and there weren't a lot of like fun friends or many events going on then during summer. Just chasing tour, which just sucked so fucking hard. I feel like that actually made me lose some of my motivation trying to keep up with those top cats in chasing tour. Adrian Richard right here being one of them, just wrecking me a lot. Oh, I think I dropped her on the bumps, Aggie. When I saw Adrian up the road, I kind of saw my next carrot. Took off. Yeah, Rick, that too. And like, I want to be home on the weekends, play with my kids, have a good time. Like, I can't go out for that 8 a.m. club ride and be home at noon, you know? It's half the day. My phone wet. I can't text when it's wet. There we go. Oh, really, Aki? That's cool. He's in the sauna right now. He can't be bothered. Oh no, what just happened? I just lost all my power there. Did you see that? What the fuck? Lost everything. Oh, dang, Rick. Really focus on the training there. That's nice. Manefully. I like it. He is growing out his mane, so he'd like that. True. Very true, Narex. We're definitely running on half power over here today. You're doing weight training. Operation Drop Richard. Yeah, for me, Zwift is so much easier time-wise. Whoa, what's that? Advertisement on YouTube. Oh, it's because we finished that music. All right, let's go watch something else then. Another ad. Popeyes. Gotta watch this whole ad. Wow. Interesting. Love medication in commercials. Do not take if you're allergic to this. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, my music's not even synced up. Man, I'm slacking today. Damn. You guys just been hearing me breathe this whole time, huh? Super fun. Super fun. Yeah, Esther, 2 hours. 2 hours indoors is 2 hours indoors, you know? 2 hours outdoors is like an hour and 20 minutes of riding, you know? In the extra stress, like mentally, psychologically, emotionally, with safety and stuff, it's just so much more. Mount Washington Hill climb, damn, Rick. More running. Ew. Ew. I remember that one time I tried running for like a week or two. What was that, like a month ago? Got hurt. And I quit. Yeah, Rick. Same. When I ride in the morning, I am just happier all day. And I can tolerate a little bit more bullshit. Yeah, Frack, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. 6 kilometers. I am getting off the bike right when this is done. I've been lingering too long lately. I'm not able to get ready, get prepped for the day. And I gotta see my first patient early this morning. So I need to actually prepare. I love it, Rick. It's like when I spell out duck, my phone's like, you meant to say fuck, right? You don't say duck. You only say fuck. Thank you, autocorrect. You're so right. And it already knows that when I say fucking, it's either fucking fuck or fucking hell. Like autocorrect knows which one I'm doing. The Google predictor is pretty good. It knows me. Sweary McSwearpants. Perfect, Freck. It's the best kind of running. Oh, my foot hurts. Oh, dang, Rick. Nicely done. 40K in zone 2, almost done. Where are you going, Richard?
I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost on the surface.
You're my pacing partner right now, bro.
What you're expecting of me. Put on the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to go. I become so numb.
72 kms. Okay, dang. You got it in miles? I was throwing shade at that a few days ago.
Can't you see that you're smothering me? Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart.
I can't do temperature conversions. I'm really bad at that one. But I can kind of convert the distance. I'm better with my riding speed in kilometers per hour than I am per mile in miles per hour because of Zwift. So I know like 40 km can be about a mile or an hour. But you had put that in miles, I wouldn't have had any idea. One of those. See what kind of heart rate Adrian's doing. He's just cruising. We're both just cruising this. Today is completion. I'm definitely gonna lose some of my velo rating on this TT too, for sure. 5K, 3 miles, got it. That one I can do. 10K, 6 miles. That's as far as we can go. Finishing at about an hour was the goal, and we're gonna do it. Perfect. Oh, by the way, yesterday I tried to go for, stupidly, I tried to go for FTS at the end of the race just to see if I could even get there, because we didn't go too hard that first lap. So let's pick up a little bit. I tried to do it on the second lap for the finish, and I did 280 watts for 5 minutes, and my all-time PR for 5 minutes is 290. So I did 280 at the end of that fucking brutal race. I was so proud of that. So proud of that. I definitely think when fresh, I think I can do 300 for 5 minutes now. Too much math, Aggie. Too much math. Wait a minute. I did help. You're welcome. And that also goes to show you how draftable that climb is, because I did about 20 watts more that second lap with a feather, just like the first lap, but was 6 seconds off from my PR from the first lap, time-wise. So that climbed Mayan especially, and Itza, I bet, until the end, the middle end. Are super draftable. I ran out of protein powder yesterday morning, so I think I have more at the front door that I get to have today. I'm a sucker for strawberry, for like a strawberry milk almost. Love it. So definitely looking forward to that after this shit's done. Oh my God. Finishing up the aqueduct is just cruel. The finish line is just like I titled my YouTube video a couple days ago. The finish line is not where you think it is. It's a little bit, not as far as Monday, but a little bit after the aqueduct. because I'm not actually TTing. Hysteric. If I were actually TTing this, I probably would be really pissed. Oh, no one's around me. I was trying to give a thumbs up to Heinz. Rick, just walking him over. Damn. This is brutal. They're gonna have to send in notes to WTRL sob stories about how their sandbagger finally got promoted to A. Dear WTRL, Rick was basically an A in disguise, and he didn't know it. He's the only reason why you think we'd be a B1 team. Yeah, you tried hard one time, and that's what happens. Aw, man. Didn't get to see my, oh shoot. What did I just do? I was done anyway. We were done. Ooh. Tempo time trial completed. Let's see. I averaged 186 watts according to my pedals. I can't even tell you what zone that's in. I have to actually, what would that be? 186 divided by 230-ish? 80%. Okay, yeah. I did tempo that. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. That's a first. That's a first for me.